Hi, I'm Mr. Craven from the NET Director team, and I'm going to be walking you through the basic storyline of An Inspector Calls by J.B. Priestley. The play opens with the Burling family enjoying a celebratory dinner. Sheila, the daughter of Arthur and Sybil Burling, has become engaged to Gerald Croft, and they're all celebrating along with her brother, Eric. Inspector Gould arrives, investigating the suicide of a young woman, Eva Smith. All the Burlings are shocked, but deny all knowledge and involvement. It turns out that Mr. Burling employed Eva at his factory 2 years earlier. She led a strike and he sacked her. Burling is slightly chastened, but he refuses to accept any blame for her death. The inspector turns to Sheila. A year and a half earlier, fired by Burling, Eva Smith began working in a clothes shop. Sheila, in a foul mood, complained about one of the workers getting her sacked, Eva Smith. Sheila feels awful about what she did. Eva then changed her name to Daisy Renton, which is when she met Gerald. Questioned by the inspector, Gerald admits meeting her in a dingy bar where she was probably working as a prostitute. He gave her food, somewhere to live, and had an affair with her, breaking it off at the end of the summer when it was no longer convenient for him. The inspector turns to Sybil Burling. 2 weeks earlier, Eva Smith, pregnant and calling herself Mrs. Burling, had visited the real Mrs. Burling's charity, desperate for help and support. Sybil Burling, offended that the girl used her name, refused to help. She also refuses to accept any responsibility. Blame the father, she insists, which is when the inspector interviews Eric. Now Eric also met Eva Smith in the same dingy bar. Unlike Gerald, it's implied that Eric raped her, but they also continued to see each other. When she became pregnant, Eric offered to marry her and stole money to support her. Eva refused the stolen money and turned down his proposal, which is when she went to Mrs. Burling's charity. The inspector tells them that they are all responsible and they need to learn from the experience. Gerald, having gone for a walk, returns with the revelation that the inspector wasn't really from the police. They also learn that no girl has died that night after all. Burling, Mrs. Burling, and Gerald are relieved. Eric and Sheila don't think it changes anything. The phone rings to announce that a police inspector is on the way. A girl has just died after committing suicide.